Hi, I'm Lars from All About Samsung, and today we're gonna have a first hands-on with the brand new Samsung Galaxy A51 and the Samsung Galaxy A71. Samsung's Galaxy A series is known as mid-range. Good smartphones, but far from being as expensive as the Galaxy S flagships. The A series is one of Samsung's most popular smartphones, and the Galaxy A50 in particular is one of the smartphones I'm recommending for 2019. Now, the 2020 generation follows, the Samsung Galaxy A51 and the Samsung Galaxy A71. Time to take a closer look at the new middle class. Both devices have a huge AMOLED display on the front. On the front of the Galaxy A51 the display measures 6.5 inches, on the Galaxy A71 it's 6.7 inches. Both devices have also a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels, which is Full HD+. It is especially noticeable that Samsung relies on an Infinity O display here. Infinity O, as Samsung relies here on a small hole in the display in which the front camera is placed. The front camera offers a 32 megapixel with an open aperture of f2.2. A high resolution, a bit more light on the sensor would be good though, but the front camera is already pretty decent. There's also a fingerprint sensor placed in the display. It works quickly through the display, but it's not an ultrasonic sensor like it's on the Galaxy S10 or Note 10. In practice, however, it's unnoticeable and works quite reliable. If you turn the device slightly, you can see the frame. I'm guessing that it's made out of metal. The devices are relatively thin and fit quite well in hand thanks to a curved back, and they don't have that annoying Bixby button in the frame. Turning the devices further, you can see a noticeable backside. The back was already a special feature on the Galaxy A50. Samsung called 3D plastic for the backside. Plastic is also available on the Galaxy A51 and Galaxy A71, but in a rather high quality. There will be 4 colors in the two smartphones, although we'll have to wait and see which colors come to Germany. Anyway, the special thing is a kind of rainbow effect on the back. This looks even nicer live than you can catch here on video. In the end, however, most users will probably end up with a bumper on this smartphone anyway. The camera on the back is particularly eye-catching. Samsung is giving a foretaste of the Galaxy S20, which will probably be the name of the 2020 flagship. Samsung packs the camera into a huge square module. This is certainly a matter of taste, but there is also a lot of technology in the module. More on this later. All in all, the design is of high quality and indeed difficult to distinguish from the Galaxy S10 Lite or Note 10 Lite. The rainbow back is striking, otherwise it's a chic mid-range, which gives a foretaste of 2020 and the Galaxy S20. Now to the hardware. Under the hood there is an Exynos 9611 Octa on the Galaxy A51 and a Snapdragon 730 on the Galaxy A71. Both are mid-range SoCs, and the Snapdragon 730 unfortunately even has quite old hardware. But for most users it should be enough. In addition, there are 4, 6 or 8 GB of memory and 64 or 128 GB of internal memory, which is expandable with a microSD card. The exact configuration is then different depending on the market, so check that first. All this is powered by relatively strong batteries. A clear highlight of the new A series. The A51 comes with a 4000 mAh battery, and the A71 with a full 4500 mAh battery. The fat batteries promise strong and long battery life. They come without wireless charging, but at least with proper fast charging with 15 and 25 watts. Solid middle class, the processors could be a bit newer, but you really have fat batteries at least. Now for the software. There's Android 10 with the One UI 2.0. Everything is smooth and familiar. The apps and widgets are on the home screen. To the left there's Bixby, and on the top you have the quick toggles where you can activate in night mode, for example. There's also a gesture control like it's found on the Galaxy S10. That's almost perfect. Now for the camera. Surely a clear highlight of the Galaxy A51 and A71 next to the fat battery. Sure, maybe you're not on the level of the Galaxy S10 or Note 10, but the modules are strong on the datasheet. The Galaxy A71 comes with a 64 megapixel strong main camera at an aperture of f1.8, the A51 with a 48 megapixel strong camera at aperture of f2.0. In addition, There's a depth camera with 5 megapixels for depth information and a 5 megapixel camera for micro shots. These are basically strong close-ups. Samsung also has a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle, which is much more useful than a zoom camera to me. The main camera has a high resolution, but you will only notice this indirectly in everyday life. Normally 4 pixels are combined into 1 pixel, so that the image quality should in theory still be good even in poor lighting conditions. Unfortunately, the video quality is not as high on the flagships. Here the A51 and A71 only have full HD and no 4K resolution. But still, the cameras are really decent for the middle class. So this was the first hands-on of the new Galaxy A51 and Galaxy A71. Samsung's new mid-range is ready for 2020. The new mid-range has 2 relatively strong cameras with 64 and 48 megapixels, a full HD Plus Infinity O display on the front and a powerful battery under the hood. The only flaw in my opinion is the hardware. I would have liked to see a more powerful processors. The plastic back on the other hand doesn't bother me. High quality and at least not immediately broken in a crash. So, all in all, Samsung's mid-range of 2020 is worthy of mention. I personally really do like the Galaxy A51. It's probably one of the smartphones I will recommend if you'll ask me for a reasonable priced good smartphone. I hope you enjoyed the hands-on. If you have any questions, please feel free to add it to your comments and see you in the next video. Don't forget thumbs up and see you next time. I'm Lars. Bye.